Hey guys, Cartagonist24 here, and welcome back to Clash of Legions. Now, as you can see in the top left corner here, I am now level 15, so I've done some off-camera grinding. No, I'm just playing. I recorded 2 whole episodes with my mic turned off, so never saw it out of days, but you guys didn't miss much. I'll quickly go over what you did miss. I did 6 multiplayer dungeons, got a few rewards. Let me just go to my character real quick to see. I believe I may have unlocked this silver armor. I got another silver armor over here. I do have this level 15 box I can now open, so I'm going to go ahead and use that right now. It'll give us the false information, Call of Valor, Charm, and Inspire. In the battle map campaign, we went ahead and cleared chapter 3, got a few rewards out of that, and made it a little way into chapter 4. Didn't miss too much though, it was all relatively easy, no chance of us losing any of those. And now that we're level 15, we've actually unlocked the ability to have a 15 card deck. So I went ahead and built a deck here. It's fairly organized based on cost first, and then highest rarity to lowest rarity. So yeah, we have the mage, we have our dwarf, 2 decons for healing, good old dwarfs again for some tankiness and damage, our crossbowmen here that we purchased with stars from the battle map. We have our original bow and arrow mercenary archer Weir here, our cavalry with heroic, our backstabbing gargoyle, and on the second page here we have this dwarf honor warrior. I believe I got this from one of the dungeon battles last recording session, where it has counterattack and poison blade, so whenever it's attacked, it's gonna attack back and apply poison, so that's pretty nice. We have ourselves the Knights Templar here. I got this from the day 3 login rewards. Basically a 3/7, can attack behind with vigilance, has heavy armor, heals things, all in all just a good card. One of the only sources of damage I have for enemies behind right now are crossbowmen, our backstabbing gargoyle, and that Knights Templar are my main ways of dealing with enemies behind enemy lines. We have the good old Great Moon Sacrifice. Starfall could hit people back there too, I guess, technically. And then for the final 2 cards, we have our Winged Fallen Angel to break armor for 6 on its first attack, and my healing spell. Let me quickly just look at my, not rarity, at my skills, and have a little look at this Inspire. What does this do? Make the 1 card with the highest current value in its preparation column -5, so if I put in like a 7 cost card or something, I can just use that and it'll just drop it right down to 2. That's pretty good. I don't think we need that right now, but if we get some powerful 5, 6, 7 cost cards in the future, that'll definitely be a consideration. That's the deck for now. And with that, I think it's time to hop into the multiplayer dungeon. I may do some card openings at the end of this episode as well. The only other thing you missed as well is I've unlocked the blacksmith and alchemy room. So in the blacksmith here, we can combine armor. So let me put this in, and you can use these stones, enhance it, gives it a bit more power. I'm not in fact going to do that with this though. We're just going to go to the synthesis screen, non-translated text box here, pretty funny, but you can see if I put our 2 pieces of iron armor in, it turns into a silver armor at a 50% conversion rate. If it fails, I just keep the one with the highest enhancement. As you can see, this helmet's +1. That's its enhancement level through using these stones. So I actually wasn't aware that the iron armor turned into silver armor until just now. I kind of sold the iron stuff because I figured it was useless and I didn't want blue iron armor instead of silver armor, but now that I've seen that, that's kind of funny that I sold my stuff on my other account, my free time account. Over here at the alchemy room, we have the ability to disenchant cards, such as one of these shield soldiers, and it'll give us some XP. That XP is then required to upgrade cards. 35 from green to blue, white to green's 4, blue to purple is 550, as well as like 24,000 gold. It takes gold on top of the XP, silver rather, not gold. And then 17,900 for a purple to legendary, so that's pretty crazy. I haven't seen legendary to red yet. I don't know what red's called as well. Card Awakening, I'm assuming you need this with a red rarity card to make it like yellow rarity or something along these lines. I haven't used any of this yet. The Mystery Shop requires level 16. And yeah, other than that, let's head into the multiplayer dungeon. We've unlocked 2 new dungeons from being level 15. The Totem Camp and the Nomad Camp. I probably want the sword over the cowl. We'll start with the Nomad Camp. I'll have to clear both of these for quests anyway, so we'll start with Nomad Camp. I don't think I'll be able to finish this on my own, so let's go over to the assistant page here and find someone to be our assistant. I think I want a warrior, so let's take Rattlesnail here and start the challenge. There's no AI assistance if I don't pick another player assistant, but okay. Appears they only have 17 HP, 15 cards. They're not wearing any armor or anything, I guess. A 0-0-0, where ours is 3-3-2. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass here, though. We don't need to play anything just yet. So we have a heavy armor 1 orc, and we have a blood-stealing biped with alert thanks to a spell that was cast on it. I think I want to deploy my mage down here to start working at this orc. Seeing as it's going to resist our physical attacks, it's going to be nice to get some fire damage on it. It can only move 1 slot, so I should be able to just take it out before it can even get close. I think, yeah, this was granted alert as well, has counter attack and run. I'm going to put my healer up behind the teammate's healer to try and make sure our other healer stays alive. It may just get struck down by the orc warrior, but it was not. The mage in front was instead. Okay, so we have 2 of these guys to worry about. This one has counter attack and run. This one has counter attack and run. It's just different costs, I guess. We have a firebomb thrower as well as a poison blade biped. I am going to put my counter-attacking poison blade guy here, and we'll put the crossbowman back here to deal with all 3 lanes. Hopefully it doesn't get struck down by a strike. Our teammate went ahead and played a bunch of stuff there. I say teammate as in like another person, but it is an AI controlling their deck, and yeah. So we have all archers in bottom lane, which is not ideal. Looks like our whole top row just got smited, so there goes our healers, unfortunately. But we'll be able to apply our poison with the counter attack right there. We'll lose this mage. So I'm going to put my 210 in front here. Let's get my 3-8 up top. I'll hold on to our backstabbing gargoyle for now, because I want to hold on to it just in case we need to take out something that infiltrates our defenses. Looks like our teammate put down this Thunderhammer orc. Unfortunately, they didn't play it in front of our cards, but it looks like these are going to get deleted here anyway. When this dealt damage, it gained attack up to 4. I'm not sure if that's the valor that was bestowed upon it, or if it was just the ability of like Poison Blade buffing it, and it was granted to it by the Orc Warrior. Okay. So it appears the Thunderhammer bypasses heavy armor. I was not previously aware of that. Good to know. This Dwarf Guard down here is holding up bottom lane pretty well, letting our mages do work. I do have a healer that I can play, so let's go ahead and play that. Try and keep this counter-attacking dwarf alive, ideally. This had counter-attack and the poison damage combined. We're able to finish off my dwarf. That's alright. We'll be able to keep this dwarf down here alive to tank for all of our range damage. This wolf flamethrower has been granted alert. This has been pushed back. Let's put our alert unit in the middle lane. I'm going to put my Starfall unit in the middle lane as well, and let's put our longest range archer in the top lane here to support. I'm not sure if it can quite reach that. It's plus 3, so unless we lose this front guy, I don't think we're gonna, or this front guy rather, I don't think that archer is gonna target anything. Oh, it might actually. This is only plus 2. Yeah, it does target. Nice. I mistook the range of it. Unfortunately, our crossbowman was smited. What do we have left for cards to deal with? Only one card left, so this looks pretty winnable. I'm going to heal up our guy in top lane, get my cavalry going in mid lane. The Templar is going to focus bottom lane because it has the vigilance alert rather. Okay, Starfall also hit this bottom lane, so we're about to break through, and they only have... That was their final card, it wasn't even a troop either. Oh no, they still have one card. Apparently that isn't a card when they use that ability. I thought that was... I don't know. Yeah, but our teammates, we're loaded up on troops. We only have these last few enemies. I'll meet you guys at the conclusion. This looks like a victory. Alright, let's go ahead and pass the turn here, and then we should be able to just take the victory with this dwarf. The dwarf didn't make it in range. The Priest of the Moon, or Great Moon Sacrifice, whatever it's called, was able to bring us home. Okay, so what do we have here? The Poison Blade 2 biped down here would honestly be pretty nice. Obviously, we want to pick up that dark gold or silver shawl as well. Let's see what we got. We got 2 rewards here. I'm going to go with this one. Hey, a silver shawl. We'll take it. That's pretty good. For my other one, I'm going to go symmetrically opposite. Level 2 enhancement stone. We'll take it. Not too bad. Could have been worse. I'd rather get enhancement stones than a bit of silver. Dark gold shawl was in the right. XP was all along the bottom here. And that biped was one below where I picked, unfortunately. It's kind of bugged out saying we're in battle there, so we have to come back in here. And now it'll be bugged out where if I try and invite someone, it'll say the room is full. Yep, but the room should close and we should be able to create a new one. This time we're going to take out the totem camp. I actually quickly first need to equip that new silver shawl that we got, because it is an improvement to our previous bronze shawl. So let's go ahead and equip that. And let's go ahead and jump into the totem camp. I opened the map. There we are, totem camp. Let's go to the assistance section, and let's pick this mage this time. I unfortunately cannot read whatever that says, so I cannot give you guys the name of the teammate, but if you have a translator or know how to read this, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Alright, well, they both got instantly smited. I know this battle has a lot of those, just one smack attack type cards. We're just gonna pass right away here. I don't want to have my cards smited, to be honest. I feel like there's gonna be a whole bunch more of that coming. Okay, this was granted. It was granted slow? Oh no, it was given slow by this ice apprentice. I see. Okay. Well, I want my dwarf to get in front of our archer here. This Tauren Brute has no abilities. And we'll put our archer in the back. And I think we'll take out this bottom lane guy with our Fallen Angel. Our archer should take out that brute, and now we just have to worry about this Tauren here. It has the Poison 4 ability thanks to the skill it was granted, so on our next move we're going to take 4 damage. But that should be fine. Let's put our counter-attacking Poison Blade at the top. I still want to hold on to our Gargoyle once again to take out anything that infiltrates our summoning lanes. In the bottom lane here, we just have a Tauren Captain, so it's going to recover, and there's some of those instant strikes. Splash damage this time as well, so that was quite unfortunate. It looks like our middle and bottom lanes are in a bit of trouble. So let's put our guarding dwarf down here. Our crossbow right behind, our fire mage behind that, and our priest in the top. Happened to hit this with the Starfall, so the damage from that was perfectly enough to deal with that. Looks like our teammate's running a 1-3 shield soldier. I'm not sure why that would still be in your deck when you're level 15, but I guess whatever. It's doing the job anyway, because that only has one attack. Okay, we need some healing going on here, so I'm going to play our Decon in the top lane. We had a Temple Guard played here, so we have a bit more healing online than just our Decon. And is this a friendly wall? I think that's a friendly wall. Unfortunately, our Captain Heavy is gonna move in front, but that's probably good. A level 1 fighter as well. I'm not sure what this person was thinking in their deck building process. Tauren Brute, another Tauren Captain. We haven't seen any of the ones that gain attack when you damage them yet. That's what I'm looking out for. So those are a little scary to face down if you can't burst damage them down in 1 or 2 turns. Okay, our Vigilance Temple Guard will be able to attack there. I don't think it was necessary, unfortunately. This is just more warriors. Here it is, a Tauren Destroyer, 6 turn cooldown Fury. When it takes damage, it gains attack. And this Tauren Destructor, 4 cost, also has Fury. Our top lane's in some trouble here, unfortunately, because our dwarf is in the back. But we should be able to live another... Yeah, Toxic 4. We're going to be infiltrated. Good thing I held on to this backstabbing dwarf. Unfortunately, there's nothing that requires healing. Only 1 damage down. It's really bad that we have 1 attack units hitting this Fury unit, but we in fact have enough damage in these 2 archers to deal with it. I'm more concerned about bottom lanes. Tauren Destroyer. So another Destructor played into middle lane. Okay, I am going to use my healing now. Hidden units cannot be selected by single targeting skills. I failed to realize that our own skills couldn't target it. I figured that that would only affect our enemies. Well, that is not good. I'm going to heal this dwarf in bottom lane then, seeing as I can't target this. And yeah, these are my last 2 cards, so I'm going to have to hold on to them for now. So we still got a lot of HP to chunk through here, and 2 more cards yet to defeat. So I'm going to need both these cards, I think, for top lane at this rate. We did manage to push them out of our summoning squares. There go 2 of our troops out of nowhere as well, unfortunately. This wall's putting in some work. This was, in fact, hit by Starfall, unfortunately, so it is just powered up permanently now until we can dispose of it. It's unfortunate that this priest isn't in the back column, or, what do you call it? Yeah, column. Yeah, we'll just hold off still. It's not going to do us any good playing it up there right now until we need to. I'd rather play it where it can backstab instead of attacking head on. We're going to need to preserve as much HP as possible. Okay, that dwarf is going to live 1 more turn, fortunately. It will heal a little bit as well, hopefully. I'm now going to play our Captain Heavy in the top lane. And our teammate has a little bit more support from bottom lane, thankfully. And I think we should be able to like, punch through middle lane here now. One more card to deal with. Captain Heavy's going to move to the front. We have our Knights Templar here that can hit bottom and top lane yet. Bottom lane's completely free of opposition. I'm going to play our Gargoyle into this lane now, and it looks like we've been able to make it through this battle successfully. So I'll see you guys here when this 50 HP is depleted. Alright, this should be the conclusion of the battle on the following turn. Oh, nope, that archer hadn't fired yet. It's right on this turn. Nice. Nearly 8 minutes, so quite a bit longer than our battles against the Hilly Plain were in the previous episode. We've got some decent options here, quite a few cards. I'm looking for that Tauren Destructor, though. That's definitely the best option we can hit here. I want to just go dead center, but I'm going to go over here. Okay, we got one of the recovery ones that is 1 cost. We'll do the same on the other side. And we've hit a Tauren Hercules. That's not too bad. We would have hit the normal Tauren in the middle. The Tauren Destructor, or Destroyer, whichever one this is, Destructor, it was up here, as is the Dark Gold Longsword. I normally have a tendency to go up to that side, but I'm just going to quickly power through the rest of these really quickly. And I will meet you guys in my reward screens mainly. I think I do want to continue doing Totem Camp. It does take a good amount of time, but the cards we can get out of there with like those Destructors and Destroyers, definitely worth it if we can get them. Okay, here we are nearing the conclusion of the battle. Our teammates Horned Eagles were able to connect in the 3rd round, so we've just been chipping away this whole game, but this is finally where we just break all the way through and finish it off. Okay, 5 minutes and 42 that time. Yeah, that went a lot faster with those Horned Eagles just sitting there pecking away for 3 every turn. Tauren Warrior would be nice, Destructor would be nice. Pretty much any of the Taurens would be nice. Let me just try and like right there, Silver Sword. Here. Well, we got a 210 that has recovery. That's not too bad of a card. That's honestly probably good enough to go in our deck. Top right would have been where it would have been. Top left, right here as well would have been nice. No Dark Gold Longswords though. Okay, I'm gonna quickly make a deck edit. Okay, I've just quickly decomposed my white rarity guard and warrior, as well as, or no, it was a green rarity warrior rather. And I want to quickly go to our skills page, and I'm going to put in our healing. And this should buff it up to, oh, it still only heals for 6. I thought that would increase when I level it up. We're still gonna, oh, we need 6 XP. Yeah, I kind of butchered this one, didn't I? Let me just scroll through here. We're gonna get rid of this Frost Bullet 1/1. Confirm decomposition. Head over to evolution. Head over to skills. Put in our healing, and there we go. Oh, yeah, just totally doing this correctly. There we go. We've obtained our healing level 2 rather than just level 1. I'm assuming that it going to level 3 is where it gets an upgrade to its healing capabilities, but let me put that back in the deck, and I do believe I am going to take out our Captain Heavy. Or, no, I'm going to take out our Dwarf Guard in exchange for that Tauren. Right there. Boom. I clicked skill and it just didn't change. There we go. We've added in our Tauren and we've added in our healing. And I am now going to just keep doing our battles in the multiplayer dungeon. If I can click the correct thing on my screen, holy crap. Alright, here we are near the conclusion of the battle. Our teammate has this 5 cooldown Cruel Gargoyle, has counterattack and heroic, so like, if I could ever get that thing, that would be crazy. I mentioned this previously in one of my other recordings while my mic was muted, So I just thought I'd mention that again here, but this should be the end of this battle here on the following turn. Let's just go ahead and end our turn. And there we are. 6 minutes 9, a little bit shorter that time. And what do we have? Tauren Destructor is like the only card here to get. Dark Gold Longsword we want. And then other than that, I probably want either silver or XP. Oh, we only get one this time, right? I want that Tauren Destructor. Level 2 Enhancement Stone, we'll take it. The more of these we can accrue, the better. So once we have all dark gold items or better, I'll start enhancing them up and powering them up. But I want to hold on to as many of these as... That was one off. Okay, I'll be back with the last two here. Okay, it looks like we're going to be able to wrap this one up. I just want to appreciate that this Tauren captain of ours that was encouraged with bonus attack literally lasted from like the first, like, second turn of the battle. Like, the very first turn I played anything. It was the first card I played, and it made it through this middle lane on 1 HP, like, lots of times. It got healed up, would get hit down to 1, healed up, down to 1, over and over and over again. Alright, they've played 2 more Taurens. I don't think we're going to be able to wrap it up. Oh yeah, we will actually, this crossbowman. Oh, it's going to shoot down actually. Ah, 1 second. Alright, there we go. Now our Taurens will connect. Would have been able to chop off like 10 seconds, but it's fine. We have a couple dark gold longswords. Unfortunately, no Tauren berserkers or anything. I really was hoping we'd get one of those, but it's looking less and less likely as we go on. I'm just gonna go here. 8,000 silver. Not too bad. It'll help us do some enhancing of our cards. Maybe open some card packs. I'm hoping to open some packs here soon. I just want to quickly appreciate that all of our teammates' cards are purple and higher that I've seen. Like purple, 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 legendary, purple, 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 I'm pretty sure that was a purple. Like, just all high rarity cards. Our teammates' deck is cracked for being a level 15. 11 soldier crit, like, what? Alright, here we go. Let's end the turn. It's a 12 attack counter-attacking unit. That's pretty insane. Yeah, teammates' deck was insane. Anyway, our final one, there's unfortunately no Tauren Berserkers or anything, or whatever they're called, Destructors, but there's 3 Dark Gold Longswords. Do we go dead center? I think we do. 8,000 silver. Well, we'll take it. I think now I'll do some pack openings, perhaps. We'll see what we can get. Okay, here we are. We have like 92,000 silver. So let's open our first elite pack. We get the guaranteed like same 5 cards, I believe, every time we open our first elite pack. So we end up with, yeah, Archbishop Neo. We also ended up with this 5-cost Phantom of Horror. This card's fairly good. It only takes 1 physical damage at a time, and it can just return stuff to the hand. Pretty nice card. Everything else here is alright. We have our 3rd copy of the Fallen Angel, so if we want to run 3 of those against an armored deck, that's pretty good. Now let me go to the activity here, and there's like a special event undead pack here, so let's go ahead and draw once from here. I just want to open this because there's some pretty good undead cards we could pull. We've ended up pulling a purple rarity wall that poisons anything that attacks it. We have ourselves a vampire, it's pretty basic. We have a horror ghost, so it has fear. I don't think we'll be running that, unfortunately. Let's draw one more from here, just to see what we can get. And we've ended up with a Cold Wind Ghost. It's a 3/5 for 5 cooldown, and it knocks things back 2 spaces when it damages them. It's not too bad. This Ghoul Guard, however, is what I'm more interested in. It has heavy armor, resurrection, 2/7. Pretty decent card. Our first skeleton card here is only a 2/2, unfortunately. And I'm interested to see, what is this? A Necromancer, 1/7, 4 cooldown. It's a magic knight, so it has +2 movement, and it reduces spell damage by 2 points. When the wounded soldier is attacked by the spell, the damage is +1. So it like adds a status effect that increases the damage of our other mages. And when entering the battlefield, randomly resurrect a soldier of the same race as itself from the graveyard and put it in the preparation slot and reduce its preparation value by half. Well, if we're running any other undead cards in our deck, this may be a good include because it can just recall it from the graveyard back to our hand. That's pretty cool. Haven't seen that card before. Just quickly did our free mining for the day. Once per day you can get this for 0 rubies, so I went ahead and did that back to the 77,000. And now I shall open, let's open a couple of these normal packs just for 5,000 and see what we can get. Another Dwarf Warrior, that's not too bad. Nothing else here looks too crazy. Let's draw again. See what we can get. Ah, Priest of the Moon with Starfall 3. That's honestly probably an auto include. That's a good card. Let's see what we have next here. Another Nun. I think that's like our 4th one of those. I don't think we need that many. The name of this wall. Reject a horse. Okay, it's been like literally 40 seconds. I'm still reject a horse. And it's not even capitalized H either. That's hilarious, dude. Its ability is called Slash the Horse. It deals double damage to mounted soldiers. Oh my god. Nah, we know what the title of the video is gonna be. Oh, it's too good. Let's open another pack here really quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start opening some elite packs. Oh, I'm not gonna get over that, dude. That's too good. Alright, doesn't look like we got anything too crazy from these packs. We did get another Dwarf Guard, though. That could come up if we're doing a high HP type deck. But let's quickly open... I'm probably going to do one elite pack. I want to save the rest of my silver for doing enhancements to our cards, I think. And unfortunately, we didn't even pull a purple out of our elite pack here. Unfortunate. I'm gonna draw one more of these standard packs then, seeing as we didn't pull a purple there. I really thought we might. Seeing as we purchased an elite pack, and we didn't end up with anything too crazy. So all in all, we got a couple good cards. We didn't get too much that I'm gonna include probably, but for now, I'm probably gonna wrap this one up. If it's a bit short, I apologize. Let me quickly do a few of these auto sweeps, just to use up some of my stamina, as I'm very full on it. So let's just farm a few of these, use up like 50 of our stamina so we can recover overnight. And we'll keep going, we'll do like 70, there we go. And then that should have got us back up. We're back to 46,000 silver, up to level 19 now. Nice little improvement there. Almost level 20, I believe our deck size will increase to 20 when we hit level 20. We'll save that for the next episode, though. If this one was a bit short, I apologize. If it was a bit long, then I don't know what I was doing with my time, but you know, yeah, we'll keep doing some. Why not? If it goes for long, it goes for long. Let's jump into a battle here. Perhaps we can hit level 20 in this episode by doing a couple of these battles. So yeah, we're versing the Life Elder Immortality. I don't think that name was translated quite correctly. Yeah, these things have range, huh? +4 range. Yeah, they're already connecting to me. Let's go ahead and just play a card in each lane to deal with those archers. Our mage isn't going to survive long anyway in this battle, I don't think. Yep. Who would have seen that coming? Let's play our Tauren in the top lane. It should be able to heal off a bit of the damage dealt to it, so... what do we have here? Wind Ranger Rita. Just gives +1 attack to all other elves, so that's pretty strong right here. I'm going to go ahead and heal up our Tauren, as well as playing our counter attacker and mage in top lane, and then let's get our gargoyle going down bottom lane. Okay, we're not able to quite break through yet, and we're going to take, what, 8 again on our Tauren. And And this bottom lane's just loaded up with overpowered archers as well. I don't think we play anything this turn. I will play a crossbowman top lane, actually. I don't want to play into these. There's no way I'm hitting them this turn, so we'll just attempt to let them come closer before trying to deal with them. Sniper was able to attack our Nun there, unfortunately. Okay, let's get our Dwarf Warrior and our Heavy Cavalry going in here. Captain Heavy, rather. Windranger Rita should go down here shortly. Our cavalry will tank this next hit. It's going to get hit for 7. That's pretty strong. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another healer. Get ourselves some more range damage. And our top lane's connected now. They can still stop us from here, but we have a lot of DPS behind that, so I don't think they're going to be able to play anything powerful enough. It looks like they're out of cards anyway. So I'll be back with you guys in a second. Probably didn't even have to pause there, honestly. It's only on this next turn that we are going to take it out, but there's an elf soldier, 3/4 at 2 cost with spear and alert. It's honestly a good card. Might include it in our deck in the future once we get the 20 card deck. For now, let's move on to our battle against Order Elder Sunshine. This was granted armor 2. So we'll let it draw closer before trying to attack it. This thing has, what, magic armor and heavy armor. So let's get this dwarf in here to take out that. We'll be able to... Unfortunately, our poison blade isn't going to be able to actually poison this because we won't be able to deal any damage through heavy armor 1. Quite unfortunate. This was blessed with a bunch of extra health. It can't stop the damage from this, even though it has magic armor. Our dwarf warrior will be able to put in some work. Slowly chip these things down. We did get a crit there on the decon as well. Who do we have? Flame Alice. Hits for 2 each round, does 2 to itself each round. That's a pretty powerful card. It's what, 4 cost? It's a 3/12, hits itself for 2 each round, does 2 to me each round. This will break armor and break through this, and then we'll play our dwarf warrior, or dwarf poison, what do you call dwarf honor warrior, behind there to try and do some counter attacking once our fallen angel is defeated, which will be right now. We'll need our Captain Heavy to move in here. If it would play, I definitely clicked there. Okay, there we go, it's poisoned, and our Captain Heavy will be able to tank some damage for it as well. Be able to take down most of that extra blessing life. It did do extra damage to us there, because, yeah, alright, let's play our Tauren in the top, play our this in the top. I don't think we'll need anything else at the moment, so let's continue on trucking forward. I don't think, yeah, our mage isn't going to shoot there, unfortunately. But I think we're in pretty good condition here. We have a second healer on the board now. Let's go ahead and just heal up our poison guy with our healing spell. And there's 4 slots remaining for the enemy to play in. How many cards? 0, yeah, okay, we got this one in the bag in that case. Let's just play this archer, because I think it may be able to still connect. I'm not entirely certain. And let's skip ahead here until we finish this off. Alright, there we go. Crossbowman will attack for 4. And we've unlocked a moon mage of some sort. Okay, let's try and finish off the elf duel. Hopefully this can also draw us to level 20. I'm just gonna start sending early in this battle. And they have a good deal of these Starfall units, if I remember this battle correctly. So let's go ahead and get these going. Unfortunately, our dwarf was stunned this round, so it couldn't deal any damage. Poison Fog. How much poison damage is it? Only poison 1, but for 10 turns, so that's going to whittle our units away pretty quickly. Oh, we got a nice critical hit there. Looks like our dwarf was stunned again, but we are just able to break through that mage there. Okay, bottom row, let's get our Captain Heavy, and others are playing cards. What do you mean, bro? There's no one else in the duel. This game is a little bit buggy. Reject the horse. Oh, I can't believe that exists, dude. That's the funniest name of a card I've seen yet. Who do we have here? Frost Shield Linda. So it can target a soldier and it gains a status effect that it gains 2 attack when attacking. Pretty good. And then whenever you attack it, it does 1 damage back and cannot move. So let's go ahead and get our other decon down to hopefully heal up our dwarf. It's only on 1 HP now. It may heal our captain though. I think it'll heal our dwarf though. I can't remember. This is our 10 health dwarf. Our dwarf's definitely gonna get healed here. Okay, the dwarf was healed again, and that Linda was taken care of. Our dwarf's definitely going down here because of alert. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Starfall going, and I want to heal up our Captain Heavy to keep that attack raising. Okay. Our guy with alert's gonna try and help out with this bottom lane. Our dwarf will be able to finish it off. It won't move forward, unfortunately, but we will be able to get in here. They only played the 1 unit this time around, and we did end up losing that top unit. We just have a bunch of ranged units in top lane now, unfortunately, but I think our healers should be able to get this Captain Heavy through. So that's gonna be what carries us to victory, because what, they're out of cards? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Hit for 5, victory, and we've defeated this chapter, which I believe does unlock some new rewards. So let's quickly have a peek at our Chapter 4 rewards. We're definitely going to pick up this Fallen Angel. It's only a 2 cost, and it has the same stat line as our 4 cost ones, the only difference being it doesn't have break armor. And we're also going to pick up this copy of Captain Sagittarius, I think it's called. Let's see here, yeah, Captain Sagittarius. Basically, it'll run forward, deal more damage the further it runs, and then run backwards again after attacking. So, fairly useful card. I believe those cards should have been added to our collection and the stars deducted. Let me just quickly go in here and look in our epic rarity cards. Yep, they're both right here. So, I'm going to end this episode here with the finishing of that chapter. In between episodes, I'll probably do a few sweep battles, get ourselves to level 20, build our new level 20 deck, and we'll come back next time with some more multiplayer dungeon battles, trying to obtain, hopefully, that one of those Tauren Destructors. And, oh, we've unlocked trading. Beautiful. Quickly, before we end then, I'm going to use these trading departures, both to get us some experience cards. And when you get those experience cards, you can come over here to the alchemy room, to our decomposing section, decompose them, and get a ton of XP for evolving cards without actually deleting your units, which is nice. I think that's the main way you're meant to do this, not to delete all your units and use them as XP, because they don't yield very much. Like, for example, if I were to put in, let me just, in case I accidentally do it, let's put in something I don't care about, like this wall. It says it'll give us... Oh, this is evolution. Yep, I knew that. Yep, I clicked rare. I'm just really not on top of it today, am I? Yeah, so it gives you like a couple hundred XP for a purple, whereas you can just get the XP cards for like more than that at lower rarities. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. And I apologize for the gap between and no video yesterday on the game, because As I said, I recorded 2 whole episodes with my mic muted like a dumbass, but we're here now. I showed you guys what we missed out on. Honestly, might even keep it a bit fresher. I'm not sure how long I can do this series on a daily basis before it becomes literally just do the dungeon 6 times a day as a video, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.